The latest COVID-19 numbers in Massachusetts as of yesterday, the state reached a total of 106,151 cases, a one-day increase of 266 cases. The state now has confirmed 7,734 people who have died, and that's up from 69 from the previous day. Boston's numbers as of yesterday, I don't have today's numbers yet, were recorded at 13,235 cases, a one-day increase of 29 cases. We've confirmed 8,296 people have fully recovered from COVID-19 in the city of Boston. 689 people have passed away. We recorded 6 new deaths yesterday, and people are still struggling, so I want to let you know we're thinking of you and praying for you as a city, folks that are sick, and to all the families that lost loved ones. Our hearts and prayers certainly go out to you. We continue to monitor the data closely, and the trends continue to go in the right direction. I spent some time talking today with Marty Martinez, Chief Health and Human Services, to go over what we're seeing in trends and what we're seeing potentially down the road. Obviously, we don't have a crystal ball. We can't make decisions, or we can't make real positive assumptions of what's going to happen in the future, but certainly it's something that we're monitoring very closely. This week, we met an important benchmark. The overall positive test rate is down to 19.6%. That's the first time that our test rate in the Commonwealth and the city has fallen below 20%. That number has been one of our key targets for continuing the safe reopening. We've done it by taking collective precautions and by expanding access to testing, especially in hard-hit communities and vulnerable populations. The positive test rate for last week was just 2.7%. We also got reassuring news on large gatherings and demonstrations. Last week, we set up pop-up testing for sites in Roxbury and invited anyone who has been out gathering to get tested. Nearly 1,300 people got tested, which I was very happy to see. And the positive rate was just 1% in those testing, where those tests happened. Testing sites are open to anyone, so we can say with certainty that it represents protesters as well as groups of people. This is all positive news to have. I know the state is beginning testing sites as well around the Commonwealth for anyone that has gone to protest in other parts of the Commonwealth. Anytime that we see a protest, I see a protest, we've seen a very high rate of face coverings. I want to thank the Boston Public Health Commission, who've been handing out masks and hand sanitizer at all of these different events. I also want to thank all the people that have come in town to express themselves and the important issue that they're expressing, taking their safety and the safety of others around them as a precaution, so thank you for that. It's making a difference in more ways than one, and I encourage everyone to continue being safe as you make your voices heard. The state, as I mentioned, is opening up more testing sites, and we've seen we're also going to be opening up the Brookside Community Health Center in Jamaica Plain for folks of large gatherings that want to go and get tested.